hello, Mako Fupats.
Hello. Welcome in. I hope everyone's had a wonderful day. Of course, as always, I'm extra tired. I got woken up by leaf blowers this morning and people cleaning out gutters. But that's okay. That's okay. It's good that they're getting cleaned. Good for them. Good for them. I've also been going through and helping a whole bunch of friends with any number of, you know, I'm trying to think of what, any number of ailments, and being the shoulder to lean/cry on, which has been nice. I'm glad to help. I think there is a slight VTube Studio issue. I was like lagging when I... That just before. I wonder what that was. Anyway. Hello! Did you all have a good day? Did you try your best? You measuring Vivi's nukes? I measured Vivi, yes. That is the official reason as to why yesterday's stream was not on. If you would take a slight gander and grab that up there, put this one down there, where is it? Yeah, so okay. Boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Okie dokie. Crazy Zero, thank you for 9 months. Welcome in. Hello. So yeah, that was just random shitposts and stuff yesterday, as well as having a little collab on Sayu's channel. She is lovely. A couple of the webbing posted to say the high elevators with the announcement I'm sleepy. A little more sleepy than usual. Oh. So you can see, did the best of the collab. Did 3 people yap.
Oh my god, yes. What?
First I'm actually giving it a try, and I had a lot of fun.
I can hear you now in the dead people space. Oh, cool. Wait. Oh, right. Because dead people waiting room.
So you shout like,
Oh,
up dog,
perfect. I can go
up
get
dog,
my- she's so
dog,
locked in.
up dog. Because you have to actually say the spells out loud. It was quite
I
fun.
just love her going dog, dog, fuck.
Dog, dog, dog.
Because the objective, because I knew nothing going into it.
Okay, wait, I'm gonna fetch my
The
drink
objective
real
is to
quick.
destroy everything.
Hell yeah. Oh
And like
no.
a rival
oh,
wizard
no.
tower. And so I did my best to be the funny,
Arrow. You got.
silly person during the collab. And I may have accidentally
Oh,
been a little too silly because my shirt
Arrow,
kind of had
arrow, arrow. Nope, nope, on the table. 10 bits. Yeah. Go fuck yourself.
I had a great time, and also like you can revive people as well, which was super cool. I think Sai was unable to because her mic wasn't plugged
Oh,
in.
maybe read it out. Airman.
Lumen. Oculus.
But it's fair, 2 PC setups are difficult. I gotta learn how to get a mic working on my other PC. Because I usually just use like the main PC for any like low intensive
Some
games
dark
like
magic
this.
shit.
Oculus.
What kind of spell was go fuck yourself?
Read the.
You can probably imagine it's like a pretzel spell.
Yay!
She did some black
I
magic
love
shit.
Satan. I love Satan.
That what? Wait, that was so cool. She
There's
chanted
lots
the
of
black
revive
magic.
stuff, yeah. Quite a fun thing. Nice to always try out new games. I think it'd be a fun thing to do with other people. Yeah, no, you. Was the music still going in the background? Ah, it's just at like the end of the song one. There we go. Okay.
Those years of sorg.
Mymex, thank you very much for that 24 months. That's 2 whole years, that is. Thank you very much. And... oh, actually, Twitch did the thing. Thank you, Quazer, for 12 months. It says 9 months. Resubscribe for 12 months. They've been subscribed for 9 months. What does that mean? I still am very confused when Twitch does that. Like, which, I assume it's the bigger number that's meant to make sense, but like... The language and the subscription notification... Resubscribe for 12, subscribe for 9. Like, it's not as back to back. Okay, so that second number is the streak, the first is the overall, but in the alerts it only says the smaller number, so I get confused. Thank you, Crazy Zero, for a whole year. Shook Love, what the fuck? Hiya, Jets. I hope you got home safe. I was a somewhat decent friend, making sure to check on a bunch of people. My little sisters called me last night at like 1 a.m. I had other friends talking to me, and I've been like, hell yeah, we could yap about stuff, and we could look at silly fucking YouTube video essays. We got roomies to get a bunch of tea, and also recipe for brownies, chat. Gotta try and make brownies tomorrow, I think. Because Xavier's been having a crave for brownies, and I can't remember the last time that I've actually had brownies. So it'd be nice. Just like a simple recipe to Nate's kind of one. But yeah, by the way, chat, Miss Jean Famous is part of the Cheyenne, and of course, we have to support our lovely ladies. Remember, she has stuff coming up. She's hard at work for a big project coming up. I don't know how much she has said properly, but part of being in a group is, of course, hyping up your ladies. Where's Jean Famous? I'll double check she hasn't retweeted anything that is unsavory for a... Nope, we're good. We're good. She's doing daily teases. Chat, check out the lovely Jean Famous. / shout out Jean Famous. She's got some fun little outfits going. Little teasers, little Silent Hill theme, little Metal Gear theme. But yeah, 5 days, chat. Make sure you see what Jets is working on. She's hard at work, taking the whole time off to get her ready. All for you. And her own personal enjoyment, of course, too, but you. Other stuff I've been doing. Yeah, the Mother and the new Rata, because there was the Ubiquity stuff, if you remember. They have been rock solid. And so rock solid, that the American standards of latency and networking are really funny. Because it's like, high latency detected, 21 milliseconds. I'm like, I feel like fucking South Australia? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Because I remember like ADSL, even just like a couple years ago, if it was like a shitty phone call that went through the house, or even just like a bad day, you would get 50 at the best. Otherwise, it would be like over 100. So to say like, oh, the awful ping has happened. Quick, you better call your ISP. 20 milliseconds. But there is apparently someone in the comments gave a thankfully nice little way to update. Yeah! Okay, so apparently, yes, there is a way to update that. So I'll see if I can do it, because I don't want to get notifications like, Mako, attention! Your internet's failing! And I say, how? You have 20 milliseconds of ping. I'm like, okay, fucking princess. Oh, little baby router. Oh, little baby, just like 20 milliseconds of ping. So I will, you know, tweak that up just a little bit. Yeah, 200s are pretty good. $10 milliseconds for 1,000 kilometers of distance here? Yeah. Do you use OpenWRT? Nah, because I kind of don't want to be my own ISP. Like, I'm using the Ubiquity stuff. So it's more it's the new Ubiquity routers, the fucking Dream Router 7. As well as another like access point on top of it. Well, not literally on top. Other side of the house. Do I have the photos of it? Yeah, this little fucking thing. It's the tower. I recommended this one. It can do most of the things, and any of like the nerdier stuff, that's something that like you'd be buying all the rack mount hardware for anyway. And that's a while off realistically. I mean, it has like a 10 gig fiber port if you really want it. And like it's all 2.5 gig on the Ethernet. Getting cheap unused router from a while ago to learn OpenWRT with. Hell yeah, that does sound fun. Yeah, like for a lot of things in life really, there's a difference between hobby and everyday stuff as well as work stuff. And I think like my main thing is I really want the...
in 5 minutes.
Really? Lunar blood eclipse in 5 minutes? I probably shouldn't say if it's visible from my house or not, because I don't know if that's like geolocatable. Is that geolocatable? Like down to like fucking minutes, seconds? What country? If you don't the country by now. Australia. Oh no, they found out. It's Australia, West US, and East Asia. Australia, West US, and East Asia. I guess like the whole overlap. Okay. Ma'am, I'm semi-new. That's okay. Welcome in. You're precious. However, following since 17th of October 2024. Please be patient. I'm new in this clause. You're like Steve Buscemi with the backwards cap. Hello, fellow new chatters. Nah, I'm just ragging on you. It's alright. I'll be full for another hour. Okay. Have to get paid horrified. Well, Capcom did send me a key for Resident Evil 9. No sponsorship, since I imagine for a horror sponsorship, it's just gonna be me going, fuck, shit, fuck. I don't know any other reactions I really say right now. Kind of roared that sponsorship out. Oh, fuck. So, maybe in the future, like, having a horror sponsorship would be fun. Like, I think I swear too much. Did you downgrade the NVIDIA drivers? I did hear about that. I heard that the latest NVIDIA update, like the 5.9 something. NVIDIA 5.9 something rollback. Yeah, 5.9.5 has to be rolled back because a bunch of it fucked with the fans and the voltage and the... Yeah. Chat, I do not update my drivers unless I know that things are good. If I have to update drivers for a video game release, it's like a, oh god, it's gonna break everything. Like, I expect that nowadays. Every update is probably gonna break things for a lot of people. I've just kind of accepted that they know the vibe coding and the lower requirements. I'm just assuming that things are kind of just gonna break. Oh no, you updated? Uh-oh. Did they fix it with the new one? Because it's 13 hours ago. Yeah, Jess, you might want to roll that back, potentially. 591.86 is apparently good. That's, like, definitively good. Because usually, on release, I haven't found many games that do genuinely need day one drivers. I'm sure there's some examples of it, but I don't know. NVIDIA latest drivers, leaving SmartView on top of updates, that's fine, I understand. However, the world is a vampire sent to drain, and that includes pretty much all of your sanity towards any technology you buy. All updates assume that someone has vibe coded it, it's been reviewed by a robot, and they've sent it, and you are the tester as the consumer, which is probably not fair realistically. However, them's the break. Yep, world is fuck, and I am ours. So true. Yeah, I kind of just deal with everything. Like the Amazon routers, like literally had a problem with that just before because the networking we had was so fucked from an update. Amazon still wasn't fixing it. And so I just went, well, you know what, I'm gonna go with things that I can manually update and manually roll back and monitor things and get notifications for and actually understand why something isn't working. And guess what? No problems. Yay! NVIDIA pays their employees enough money that they wouldn't feel the need for vibe code? I suppose so. The world is fuck and I am PP. So true. Now, where was I? Yeah, so drivers and stuff. So looking forward to playing Resident Evil 9. If there's any problems with actually running it, I can just update the driver because I use a separate game PC now, so it's easy to just, you know, roll them back and restart it because I have a capture card and my main PC stays stable. Which is one of the benefits, especially as things tend towards more updates break stuff. It is nice having a separate computer for games that, like, when something breaks in a setting that needs to have the PC restarted, the stream still stays up because my main PC is just sitting there going, yep. If I see Windows 11, I sound the alarm. I got my little shooters sitting in that PC ready to let me know when Microsoft rolls up. When's the last time you dusted your PC? A month or two ago, actually. I'm gonna dust it next time because I still have that 10 gigabit networking card that I have to install. I might do that tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow might be, I bake some brownies, which there's the lovely recipe Tinned Eats. I printed out, by the way. Strongly recommend printing out your recipes. Got a little laser printer. I think is it the Brother printer? It might be a Brother printer. One of the reliable laser ones. So I don't have to worry about the ink and the bullshit. It's just got the toner. Brownie. Here we go. Just like the easy chocolate brownie. These little things. So I'm gonna go ahead and try and make those tomorrow. And install a 10 gigabit networking card on my computer. Is your alarm really fast gong beats? I suppose so. Like I can join the Vishayan VC and just be like, and how fast does that go? It goes quite fast. Do you just walk into a room? I mean, I suppose so. I can leave. Yeah. So I'll be giving this recipe a little bit. You can fam to this picture. Whoa, son, put it down. It's just a brownie. So looking forward to that tomorrow. Then the 10 gig card. And yes, I'll dust my PC if I do install the 10 gig card. It's just one of the Realtek 8127? 8127, yeah. Yeah, so like there's now cheaper 10 gigabit networking that uses a lot lower power. So yay. I only use like one PCIe lane. Dust the PC, gotta do that. You do have to dust the PC. Open WRT mentioned. Yeah, it's a forum of people that will know those things. Like generally, you kind of assume that people that are running their own routers probably know a little bit about it. It's gonna be esoteric problems. It's gonna be some insane bullshit. But usually, the recommendations they make are probably gonna be pretty solid. Usually. Because I humbly know essentially like jack shit. And I defer to anyone that does know more about networking. So I'm like, okay, they say that there's an actual... It's already got drivers to work with the open router. Sure. That's got to be at least somewhat solid. Made comments to colleagues who work around the ERO and drop bounce because he could. Okay. Like, ERO, I guarantee, is for most people fine. But I'm so fucking annoyed at the ERO just platform of being, yeah, guess what, you fucking jackass? You wanted to use your router? Joke's on you. We pushed an update for a subscription service, and then we accidentally fucked up how the subscription service and the internet switching failover actually interacts with each other, maybe. Who knows? Our patch notes say performance and stability improvement. Can you figure out what we did? No. Whereas Ubiquity, like, I'm running on a version that's like a year old with the Ubiquity stuff, because my mild PTSD, if I'm being honest, from actually updating things lately. And if I update it, and it sucks, I just roll the drivers back myself. Well, I guess firmware. And it's fingers crossed kind of good. Oh. Speaking of routers and technology bullshit, chat. So, I was mentioned... I can't spell. MikroTik. This is an example of a router company / switch router company that makes really high quality kind of enterprise grade level stuff that is cheap and has a lot of soul to it. Let me just close this out. But typically, you're going to be doing more work yourself on stuff, and it's not as available in Australia. I have people tell me that it is available in Australia. By the way, I love the website. The font and everything is just really straightforward. There's a whole bunch of different products here, and I was recommended to try what they called MyPort Australia and Wireless Professional Solutions as like the Australian distributor. Unfortunately, guess what? If you search for MikroTik, there's like practically nothing, really. There is 28 results to MikroTik, and it's like a couple of the products. Not really all of them, and most of it is the larger rack mount stuff for business. You go to Wireless Professional Solutions. And MikroTik has a lot of things sold out. Yeah, so there's surprisingly not much actual variety still in Australia, which is what I thought before, but a little bit of hope up. But yeah, it's still not really available in Australia. Like, and if you look here, chat. Out of stock, 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 out of stock. A lot of things of just like the regular variety of switches and routers end up being out of stock with only like the more expensive stuff. It's a bit of a bugger. But no, MikroTik, great hobby stuff I've heard for people that like to tinker more with their things. However, I don't want to be responsible for having to do all of that stuff. I'd like to do it for fun. I don't want to have to do it to function. Cobalt, thank you very much for 52 months, Jesus Christ. 52 whole months and for 6 months ahead, thank you. Why install 5e in the big 2026? Like Cat 5e? I'm not a network tech, but the thing I've always heard is the reason why you'd still go for Cat 5e is because it can handle 10 gigabit over really small distances, and it's also cheap as shit, and it's also very thin. And so, for smaller spaces and, you know, less cable runs, it's a lot easier to work with, whereas Cat 6 and like 6A and stuff are very, very shielded and chunky to work with and kind of a pain in the ass to terminate, apparently. At least that's just what I've heard. There's probably more reasons. Some of those might not actually be a problem. But for most people, Cat 5e does gigabit no problem. It does 2.5 no problem. And over short distances, it can also do 10 gigs. So in a home setting, I can understand why people would just say 5e is enough. Even if technically, yeah, like 6 is going to be technically better. Cat 6 is great if you never need to touch it again after installing it. 5e is nice and flexible. See, that's what I've heard, because like, not that I've ever done it to a home illegally. I never ever have. Ever. I've never done it to a home illegally, but if I would have found that the Cat 5e cables installed in residential homes in Australia are actually really easy to work with, and the core inside of them seems to be, allegedly, just the little clothy fibrous bits and no shielding really necessary. It's very simple to work with 5e. There's no shielding involved, there's no strings stripped away extra, it's just the outer cable and the wires with the bin in the middle that just is string to hold them together. And of course I've never done anything illegal in Australia. Absolutely never. So yeah, that's I guess my, I don't know, 2 cents on probably why I can imagine someone would still just say 5e. Because anytime, it's probably overblown. People probably overblow how much of a pain in the ass the newer ones are. But like if you go to say, I think it was even on like the Ubiquity Reddit today, there was people saying, why would you ever use 6A? It's such a pain to work with. Where was it? It was someone getting clowned on for their cables. Where was it? I think it works just fine for the vast majority. Yeah, like home stuff, it seems to be pretty fine. Here it was. Yeah, so they joked about having a nightlight with the access points, and then this picture, just the cable, made people go, I can't get over how chunky the 6A terminations are. I'm just gonna 6 threads of cable. There's no reason to run shielded Cat 6A. It's so annoying to you working with them. Like, oh, okay. People are gonna say that this is a pain in the ass to work with. If you use Cat 5e, which is the lowest, smaller Ethernet cables, people will still complain because, like, why did you use a higher one? I think fundamentally, it's just a case of some things work better in some situations, and future-proofing is a great idea. However, 10 gigabit is a little bit away from most people's home use, especially the more they trend towards Wi-Fi for everything. So I'm like, if someone wants to use Cat 6A, I'm like, hell yeah. If they want to work with it, sure. And I mean, people even mention in the comments, like, it makes sense to actually, for radio-specific cases, or if you have a neighbor that works on like ham radio shit, it might actually make sense to use shielded cables. But a lot of other people just complain about it, and then they complain about the fact there's a lot of complaining. People love to complain. I love to complain. Now where else is there? Oh yeah, the tangent to unroll that from about 30 minutes ago. The tangent was around the lovely friends I have, Mr. Famous and Vivi, who yesterday, where am I? Yesterday, collab with Sayu and stuff went fun. But yes, no stream tonight, taking my roommate's measurements. I think Vivi has mentioned what it was for, but it was just me getting the tape measure because I bought a new one because my old tape measure was stuffed. And she has to fill out some, like, official paperwork. And she needed to know how high she was. How high she was. How tall she was, or her height. Vivi at the fucking Services Australia. How high are you? Oh, fuck, very. But nah, I won't say her measurements, of course. How tall is Jets? Legally not allowed to answer that. Even though she came over today, chat, I did not take her measurements because I also wasn't thinking about that. I could have jokingly done it if you ever reminded me. Maybe next time. She's jet-sized. Very true. Yeah, 6 feet. Especially with the stumpy boots. The other way is posted. Oh yeah, the screenshot, because I wasn't sure if I was gonna actually stream tonight or not. Because having friends over, you're like, that'll be casual. I'll still post something in case I'm not live so that people have a little funny to laugh at from the editors. But I'm live. Gave lots of Tomboy hugs, lots of Vivi hugs. Vivi hugs. I've gotten lots of hugs the past couple of days. It's been great. And do your homework? That's alright, welcome in. Join the club. I also got some other stuff to yap about. Oh yeah, there's been lots of stuff around the 7 Seas acquisition. So if you don't know, 7 Seas is a manga publisher for a lot of English manga. They do the translation and the publishing for all kinds of series, actually. And as I say, they were previously the largest independent manga publisher. However, while they were at a convention, apparently doing a panel on how it is to be the largest independent manga publisher, and how they are looking forward to the future and get to work on all kinds of weird series because they're independent, they got bought out by an AI company. And the employees didn't know about it. So, great. Yeah, so I really feel for them because it's not their fault. It seems like a management decision. They got a little blindsided by the acquisition from Media Do. And there's been a bunch of back and forth statements because there was this published while they had the convention panel. Notice regarding the acquisition of membership interests of 7 Seas Entertainment by Media Do. And they mentioned a bunch of info about how successful, how successful the industry is. And 7 Seas is doing quite well, with a lot of it being print books and, you know, manga and text-based stuff. Unfortunately, the thing which got me a little peeved in replying to it, because I've got a whole bunch of manga. I really like supporting authors, especially when I'm financially able to. And the more likely, well, the more a fan overseas supports the manga, the more likely it is to get more of them and support more authors, which generally is good for everybody because there's more things available officially in English. However, chat, here's the real shit. Just to show you my bookshelf up there while I get the other one. These are all 7 Seas titles. So quite a few of the Yuri series particularly, as well as BL, and lesser published Korean and Chinese titles. Unfortunately, the statement from the parent company doesn't match up with the child company. I got the thing I tweeted here just for full context. Media Do International requires 7 Seas Entertainment. This was kind of just, I guess, like a clusterfuck of a thing, because the official Nikkei report was saying, by increasing the number of titles handled by 7 Seas, sales of books will be strengthened. Profitability will also be increased by developing and selling goods featuring manga illustrations. The company, likely from the Media Do Intervenom, will use its own artificial intelligence to assist translators in translating manga into English, shortening translation time from the current 5 to 6 months per volume to 2 months. I've also been told that that is, and again, I'm not a translator, so I can't say directly, but Vivi has mentioned friends that do translation. They say it's nowhere near this much. And everyone replying to this has said, translating a volume of manga does not take 6 months per volume. That is insane. It takes like weeks at most. And unfortunately, this is not good for the future of a company, because the only reason why I would buy an English volume is they've taken the effort to actually translate it properly into English. Because I can already find dog shit AI translations of every manga, because they're dog shit and practically free. Why would I pay 3 times the price of a manga in English versus Japanese? Because I can buy the original Japanese manga for sometimes half to sometimes a quarter of the English price. Why would I pay 4 times more if it's AI generated? I would just rather buy the original actual author's work and support them directly. So that then takes it to the next announcements of stuff. They have said another statement, and people have replied that it still doesn't go into enough detail, and the parent company still can make the decisions. And yeah, people still point out that the system from the parent company is still going to be in place, but they're claiming it's not for translation. It's just like a management system rather than a translation system, which makes it slightly confusing, because obviously we don't know exactly what software they use behind the scenes. But they say it's not used for translation, it's management, but it's AI management stuff. It's a 1-page statement, and I feel like since I did comment on it publicly, because I'd be pretty upset if a company I cared about and wanted to use to support authors started AI generating translations, because then there's no point in me buying them anymore. So I feel like it's respectful to still comment on this, because otherwise I'm just giving one side of things. So their statement today, after the massive clusterfuck, announced an update regarding the translation and publishing structure of 7 Seas Entertainment. This follows the announcement made yesterday regarding the acquisition of membership interest in 7 Seas. The company has profound trust in the high-quality translation and localization work that 7 Seas has delivered for over 22 years. The group is committed to further strengthening all processes for overseas publishing and take full responsibility for continuing to deliver high-quality works to all readers. Following recent reports, we've received inquiries expressing concern that AI might be used to translate 7 Seas manga and other works. The company clarifies that there are absolutely no plans to do so. No plans to do so is, of course, language that doesn't say we will never do that. It is we do not have plans to, so it can mean that they were going to do it and they saw the backlash and pulled out, but to be charitable, read on. Furthermore, the MDTS system, developed by the company, is an AI-assisted tool designed to help Japanese translators manage their translated text when working on Japanese literature. It is not intended for implementation in 7 Seas translation operations. Which is, again, a little conflicting and weird with a bunch of the official marketing images they've mentioned saying that it would be used, and statements from the original Japanese mentioning it would be used. So kind of odd to say not intended for implementation in 7Cs when they made multiple slides saying it would be implemented with 7Cs. All specific operational details remain compliant with the existing translation standards of 7Cs. The company is deeply grateful for the work of all 7C staff and expresses utmost respect for the translations they perform with such dedication. Remains steadfast primary creators of people, including translators and editors. Does not include operational staffing changes, which is good because the number one thing you worry about with acquisitions from companies that are heavily into AI is whether or not they're just going to fire everyone all of a sudden. The feedback we've received, we've deeply understand the love and dedication fans have for 7Cs. Truly regrettable our previous announcement caused misunderstandings among those who cherish 7Cs publications. Again, misunderstanding implies that they didn't just say that they would do it. So, as stated above, the company will act appropriately for the fans and will not use AI in the translation operations of 7Cs, so please rest assured. This is more definitive. Will not use AI in translation operations of 7Cs is more definitive, and I hope that's a good sign. Again, AI companies tend to suspiciously not really follow what they've said. All companies, really. Because things change and, you know. The company maintains direct contracts with nearly all publishers in Japan and genuinely loves Japanese content, including manga. For 20 years, we have worked through our ebook distribution business to return profits. Trying to create an environment where creators can approve new works, yada yada. Primary objective is to work together to deliver a wider variety of works to the world while maintaining unique publishing identity of 7Cs. The group will combine exceptional value of trust relationship with the Japanese publishing industry and the deep trust established with 7Cs fans. We will deliver superior results for all fans who cherish 7Cs. Again, I hope that this statement means will not use AI in the translation operations is definitive, at least for a while. They have a lot to prove, and people are gonna be going over everything from 7Cs with a fine-tooth comb. Yeah, just wanted to make sure I said that because it's a weird topic that a lot of people here that watch the stream especially are gonna be, you know, looking forward to actually... Sorry, I flipped my words. This is a topic that everyone on stream is going to care about, and people are looking forward to see how it turns out because they want to support authors, and most people that are able to want to see more manga available. Because if you have a series that dies in Japan but has a full following overseas because of fan translations, then that's just sad because it could have had a chance to actually go well. There have been many series saved by translations, such as Love Bullet. Love Bullet's a great example. People bought the manga directly from Japan when there wasn't any English available because the author asked for help and people loved the fan translations. And now I have the actual official English translations sitting on my shelf. Many manga get saved because of an overseas audience, and it's good that companies are taking note of that in Japan. But the only reason why you would go through a separate publishing company is to have the work translated to English and to support the author. If AI is involved, that is not a proper translation because you can just get AI to translate it for you already at a really shit way. And I hate AI translations. They're really fucking bad. If you've ever had to read machine translations of light novels, you would know the pain that I feel at considering a company wanting me to pay for a machine translation. I am not looking forward to that. If you've ever had to read a light novel, it is soulless. It has no thought put into it. They fuck up even the most basic of pronouns. They will call characters he or she at random. And sometimes just insert shit that doesn't make any sense. So it has to be combed over manually. And again, it means that the translations go from being a direct intent to slop it out first and then smooth over the paste. It doesn't provide a solid base for a translation. It just kind of gums it up, and then you hope people can smooth over and polish the turd enough. Whole point in translations to get the meaning, not necessarily translation. Yeah. GPT-4/5 is relatively good at that. I have used a whole bunch of models and talked to people in forums about models to use for translation, and they all agree it's complete fucking slop. It is there for the bargain bin Macca's cheeseburger style of translation. It's not good, but oftentimes it's all that's available. GPT-4, 5, Claude, Grok even, none of them are sufficiently good enough for translation to be anything more than okay to get kind of the gist of something. So anyway, all this to say, I've been quite upset at the announcement, and especially feel very bad for the employees. Please do. The 7C's employees and translators are not at fault here, because it sounds like they really unfortunately got blindsided. And it is a horrific situation to be doing a panel about how your company is independent and how great that is for your freedom to translate weird works and deliver nice stuff to fans, and then be fucking bored out and have an announcement saying you're going to use AI while you're doing that. That is horrific. And yes, there's apparently union stuff involved, and I don't think there's an official comment on the unions directly, rather than saying they're making no staffing changes, which implies that it'll be okay, but ugh. Also, Nanified, thank you very much for the sticker on YouTube. Thank you. So, yeah. That's where it stands. Don't send any hatred toward any of the translators involved. This seems like a executive decision, not a company-wide decision. The people translating aren't the ones that decide this. Direct any complaints towards the parent company Media Do, because it seems like to actually release this statement, they do say the feedback they've received. It does actually do something, because they pulled back from their own announcements that said, with multiple pieces from it, wherever it was, multiple pieces that said that they would use the system, and they've now said that they will not use AI in translation operations. We will see if this holds true. I genuinely hope it does. I will be looking at other publishers, because even the remote threat of that means that there should be competitors to keep them honest. I really feel sorry for the employees and the translators of the company, and I also feel sorry for the people that have to, well, buy it and may in the future be worried about it being AI, worry about the manga authors that, like, imagine not knowing another language and hearing about some kind of thing happening where a company wants to take your work and maybe run AI, and it's going to affect the sales, and people are like, oh, why even bother in the region? Because that's what, unfortunately, a huge worry is with anime outside of Japan in the first place, is if you just annoy the author too much and they don't want to deal with it, because it's fair, because if they're not involved in the culture or the language, it's a lot of heat that they might just be too worried about. Most manga authors are overworked anyway. Wouldn't care about AI translations if they were so abysmally dog shit. The thing is, okay, example of the manga in English versus the price in there. Let's see if I can scroll down and show you one.
You know for 100% fact they will get someone just to do a run over with the end product just to say that I was not involved with the end work.
Unfortunately, that is what the worry is.
Let's talk about the price differences between Japanese
example.
and English manga. This topic really blew up in the video I posted and I got tons of comments about it. So today, let's settle this down. First of all, manga prices in Japan vary depending on the title, but the standard price of Japanese manga is around 572 yen,
572 yen to AUD. That is $5 dues.
included tax. On the other hand, the average price of an English manga is around $12.
That's US. So if I go to say Dun Dun Dun, Volume 1. In Australia, that's $18. That is $15 on sale, otherwise $18. So that's quite a bit. Also, hang on, my Discord just did a little flash. Is the internet still up? Is the stream still up? Yeah, it's still up? Okay, cool. Okay, just check. Yeah, so it's a really
which is roughly
big price
1,860 yen. There's so many reasons: translation fees, paper quality and production cost, licensing fees, and so on. But I think distribution volume is also a factor. In Japan, manga sells quite well. Like if I go to my friend's house, they usually have manga. It helps bringing the production cost down. Yeah, that's it. Tell me your opinion.
Yeah, like there is a huge amount of price disparity between Japan and the cost of volumes versus any English country. And yes, Japan has a scale, but I can also just get the copy shipped from Japan. So why would I pay for a badly translated AI version that's 4 times more expensive compared to the original from Japan? American manga print quality is so much worse. That's what I tend to find is that there's a lot of variation in manga print quality, and especially reprints of stuff I've tend to find, especially ordering from Amazon, the quality is quite bad. I've found that the quality from, say, Fire Punch and some other ones of reprints recently. There's like smears from ink all over shit. There's like some pages that are like got cuts missing. Quite odd. So to have worse print quality, worse translation, and price increases probably from just, oh, we're gonna make it profitable, then I would be quite upset. So yeah, and that's kind of where I stand with the whole translation thing. I hope 7 Seas will be okay. I hope that they don't involve AI as the parent company says they would, but again, having a parent company is very different to being an independent publisher, so any statements that 7 Seas makes still are secondary to what their own company that holds them makes. Yeah. Alright. So I guess to end it off, make sure you complain and send through a strongly worded email about you not liking the direction a company is going, and it hopefully works. Otherwise, look for other manga publishers if they do fuck up. Yeah. Oh, and also if people like, but Mako, does a streamer's opinion technically matter? I mean, I talked about the Ghost in the Shell English reprint that was finally uncensored for the first time, and like it seemed like half a chat went to fucking buy it and slowed down my goddamn fucking order and nearly crashed the website for me, so maybe. Possibly. I'm not saying my opinion really matters, but like, I like to imagine I encourage people to do, you know, nice things and support authors. And I mean, I've bought a whole bunch of stuff from 7 Seas, even just in the Yuri category. Alright, it's the outbreak. It is a time to now stand up and stretch and move your limbs. Oh, right. For Ghost in the Shell, I went to show it to Jets the other day, and she went, oh my god, this is so cool. And she immediately found the lesbian sex scene, which I knew of its existence and the censorship of it, but I didn't expect her to be the one to find it instantly looking for it. Meanwhile, I was thumbing through, I couldn't find it. Within like a couple seconds, she's already on the page, like, whoa. Anyway, chat. Stand up and stretch. Lesbian sex scene? Yeah, so in the original Ghost in the Shell, and I mean even in Standalone Complex, the Major is at the very least bisexual and has sex with women during the show. I think the original release did cut that out, but the re-release shows it in full color even. Anyway, time to stand up and stretch. Well, raise the legs, up you go. Also have your tea. No, it's there, it's just censored? Ah, okay. Tiptoes. And bend the knees. Ugh. Stand back up again. Alright. Got the lab break. And now it's time for... Yeah, the Daily Dolls. That's the one. That's the one. Here we go. Alright, chat. We're gonna play Resident Evil 9 later, because I'm looking forward to it. Grimmy seemed to like it. A bunch of people have said it's quite good. But before that, it's time for the section known affectionately as Grandma's Crossword Puzzles, where I go through and play all the Daily Dolls. That's right. Waddle, Game Doll, Scrandle, etc., etc. Please, play along, enjoy yourselves, as a streamer it is my duty to try and not cheat, however I may accidentally do so. So, please. I'm really tired, aren't I? Please play along. Okay. What's the we use the? I guess manga's appropriate. N. Lonk. Links. LIN something. Lin? Linty? Limp? Linoleum? Linu? Linux? Too nerdy. Liner. It's gonna be liner. Line. Duh. Line. Wait. Lennon? You son of a fucking... She did an exploratory what? Yeah, well, we bowl. What's happening? I'm playing Water. It's the Grandma's close-up puzzle section. Happy Hinamatsuri and Girls Day. Hello. Tried any Beaglesaurus novels? Nope. Oh, Beaglesaurus is good for you though. Mako, you have no ball because you have zero game. Nah, I am the game, motherfucker. You bounce your ball and you look down, I am the court. Like fucking a SpongeBob cutaway. You look down, my face stretched like 50 meters. Stupid fucking basketball court. The level up from the stupid fucking pillow and blanket. Chat, just imagine you're going like boom, 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 then suddenly the density of the floor changes. You look down, this stares back up at you. Lunar eclipse, the moon almost covered in glowing red. Hang on. Lunar eclipse. Can I see it? Holy fuck, okay. Over all of Australia. Okay, so it's not really a dox. What time is it? 9:12. T-minus 20 minutes until the start of totality. Deepening partial eclipse. Oh shit, okay. Wait, hang on. Give me a sec. Mind not to look directly at it with your naked eye. I thought it was... Wait. I thought it was a solar eclipse. Can I look at a lunar eclipse? Yes. Unlike a solar eclipse, they are safe to look at. That's a solar eclipse. Give me a second. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go look at the fucking moon. Gotta be honest. Can't really see the moon. I can't see shit if I'm being honest, and I feel as though people are lying. Because, like, don't worry. All of Australia is mostly clear. Everyone can see the moon. I can't see fucking shit. I can't even see fucking stars tonight. Can't see shit. Which is unfortunate, but oh, let's say you sign up for living in one of like 3 Australian cities. Still too many clouds here for you too? Okay, see, like, everyone's saying, nah, but it's so clear right now. I'm like, where? The entire city is fucking dark. Looks kind of freak with the red tint. Damn it, I want to see a fucking blood moon. Have goblins attacking the house or something. Bugger. It's also cloud in the US. Unfortunate. Well, I hope people that get to take good photos of it have a good time. It's still a very cool thing. There's a live stream for the blood moon. I have to look at. I can't fucking look outside. I had to watch a camera feed at someone else's house. Blood moon camera feed, live stream. Watch the blood moon turn red. I'm mad as fuck. Why is it cloudy? I saw the moon disappear and the dogs were behind one super cloud. No red. I'm cloudy. I can't see anything. Yeah, this isn't. Just remember, Australia is gonna look flipped comparatively. So this is California for this one. It is coincidentally cloudy in a lot of places right now. Well, that's quite fun then. Alright, in the meantime, let's move on to connections. Apple, Hanger, Fleetwood, Mac, Flank, Brother, Brisket, Hook, Touch, Shelf, Fastidious, Neighbor, Rod, a Boot, a Butt, Dipper, Quicksand. Fleetwood Mac is that's a red herring. That's some bullshit. Flank and Brisket. Flank, Brisket. A hook. Ways to put up odd. Shelf, rod. Wait, curtains. Hook, rod. Hanger, shelf. Seen in a closet. Oh no, okay. I was thinking storage. Oh, well, a closet is storage. Flank, Brother, Brisket, Apple, Neighbor, Fastidious, Fleetwood, Matt Touch, Mac, a Butt, Dipper, Quicksand. A Butt. Dipper. Like the Big Dipper. Big Brother. Big Mac. Big Touch. Big Flank. Big Flavor. Big Apple. Big Fastidious. Big Brisket. Big Apple. Big Apple. Big things. Touch. Fleetwood. Fastidious. Neighbor. Quicksand. Brisket. A Butt. Flank. I'm not sure about this one. Because Fleetwood is from Fleetwood Mac. That's the only real, like, Fleetwood thing I know. I don't know if Fleetwood is even a word. Quick, fast, brisk, fleet. Oh, okay. I thought it might have been like a fucking... With this little wooden stand that went up. Quick and fleet. That's like fleet-footed and quick, but I couldn't say anything that goes... Oh, it's the first word. Okay. Fleetwood, fastidious, quicksand. brisk, it. Ha! Think a bit, touch neighbor. Resident Evil 9 ain't a horror game. Don't misgender it. What the fuck are you talking about? Resident Evil 9 is not a horror game. Miss Cleo is apparently having nightmares from it. Mini crossword. When tripled, that's correct. Ding. F1 or another battle after another. Movie. Make up for one's sins. A tone. Title film character says that'll do, donkey. Shrek. Pocket jangler. Keys. "18 seconds. Alright, ding, movie, a tone, Shrek. Keys. Mask. Doth. Oh, do the math or honors. Okay, that's kind of wanky. Ivory. Nines. Geek. Bada bing, bada boom. Strands. Everything's in place. Kid A, Radiohead. Oh, and that's everything in its right place. When the needle drop fucking happened in 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple. Holy shit, I've replayed that song so many times since. So fucking good. Order? Okay, I'll go fuck myself then. Peen. Pim. Cull. Tane. Neat. That's okay. Okay, it's gotta be fucking orderly. Oh. Put. Nope. Id. Put it. Spooty. Spruce. Clean. Okay, thank God. That's immaculate. It's gotta be immaculate. Spruced up. Spruced up. Tidy. That's gotta be tidy. Sheep, hip, up, shop. Having a stroke. I'm stroking it. Help. Skitty pop data. Thunderscott man. Ship shape, thank you. Well then, that's all the New York Times one's done. That leaves now Vandal. Yippee. Let's now pause that music. Have a sip of the tea. Which, by the way, got some green tea in the rotation as well. Had some of that earlier today. I used the 70 degrees Celsius green tea button on the kettle for the first time in like years. Because I got one of the fancy kettles with the nice like little temperature adjustments. Oh. Fucking mint. It's turning red. Oh, the moon. Same thing. I can go out and take a hang on. How's the live stream looking? The moon is red for an amazing reason. It just turns into Dan Henschel's fucking bald head. blood moon live stream. Let's take a look. How they doing? Totality. Okay, we're just about in totality for a second. Am I even able to actually see the fucking thing? Chat has reminded me it is a blood moon. It is safe to look at it, so I might go and check that. Apparently the cloud cover here is fucked, but it's happening right now for the next 8 minutes. Yippee! Alright, hang on. I will go check the moon. Like, Gru from Despicable Me. I'm going to check the moon. -2. What? -2. Hello. Welcome back in. Can't see shit. Like, legitimately, I can see the stars even. Can't see the fucking moon. I can't see the fucking moon anywhere.
The moon turned red and it
So-
was just like in the desert. It's for
How's it
the
meant to be
tattoo.
fucking
It
red? I
might
can't
be
see
some
shit.
hiccup. 7 días. Fun, but not likely to do it again
Yeah, because
soon.
it's gone. Like, why'd you thought you couldn't see directly at the moon eclipse? Because people in chat are like, Marco, don't look directly at the moon. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean don't look directly at the moon? Moon's fucking haunted. Moon's invisible. Oh, it's a look. It's a beautiful moment in history. It's a blood moon. Go out and take a look at it. I look up in the sky. I'm like, oh yeah, I think I see some. No, that's a fucking plane, isn't it? Go and look another direction. Oh yeah, that's a fucking star. That's like white. Okay. You don't look at other shit. You're like, okay, are you on the moon? No, that's smog. Smog, isn't it? Fucking cheated. Feel incredibly lucky right now because you woke up 20 minutes ago, turned the stream, turns out the eclipse perfectly visible, your clear skies. Genuinely happy for you, that's beautiful. You have to check as well. I mean, I'm not fucking blind. I mean, mostly. Got a picture, but it's really bad. Does your place have a view to the north? I feel like answering that's bad, but like, just assume for all intents and purposes that I every place everywhere can see everywhere. Like you turn around and you're like, that's the sky, and like all the directions, can't see shit. Couldn't see shit. You put a bad picture in general? Hang on. Oh wait, okay, some people in chat can see it. Some people in chat have mentioned the moon pictures. They're showing their moon. They're mooning us. Yeah, it might just be like cloud covers kind of fucked you. This is not my picture for the record. Not my picture. Oh fuck, though, you got a good view of it. God damn, okay. That's a really nice view. Maybe has to fix some floodlights on ruining your view. Fucked up. That's not the fucking moon, that's Mars. Well, just for a day the moon can be Mars. Oh god, there's like a kajillion houses that face towards the moon. You'll find on the doxing. Everywhere in Australia realistically can look, and everywhere and there's the sky there. Unless you live in like Western Sydney. Then you probably can't go outside, because like if you step out your door, you're bumping into another house. Everywhere else, fine. Went outside to look, can't see shit. My condolences. Oh, let's go keep by a flying fox. That's kind of cute. But thank you very much for the pictures, chat. So it's not those, that one. Yep. Let's go back to Vandal. Oh my god. Okay, 2004, 146 rock punk easy poncho drum bass. Chelsea Dagger? No. That's Green Day. Not Fun Guns, it's later American Idiot. That is 2004. Holiday, wait for September ends, might come around. Voice cover 1, voice cover 2. That could be if She's a Rebel? No, wait. The... Jimmy. Got a rock and roll girlfriend, got a rock and roll wife. And another... Got a kid in the bay and another ex-wife. Dolled up my friend. Here they come, da 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 da. Oh, Jesus of Suburbia, leading into the next one. Dun, 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 da, da, da. Boulevard of Broken Dreams. Fuck! Close! On holiday. Yep. Hang on. Okay, so the voice cover 1 is a backing track, really. That's a backing track. That's up you every other time they say like backing vocals or voice backing or like choir or fucking your voice cover 2 with the Green Day implies the separate singers having separate spots in the song. Fucking Okay, I got you baited, but still took it in 2, which is not bad. And now comes enclose that horse. Where we go through and try to enclose a horse in the arbitrary 10-minute timer. Yippee. I remember, chat, this is one way I fucked it up. You close in the horse and you get some score. The more area you give the horse, the better your score is. So, we have to try and get as big of a score as possible. And yeah, without a timer, I'll be there forever. So we have 11 walls, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so it's just... Huh, okay. Well... Blocking off this one with... 1, 2, 3, 4... That requires more than ready. Okay, go for all these ones. We have 3 walls. That doesn't block that off. Block like a pyramid, maybe. What if you do like a pyramid? Not that neat thing, it's 12, so you may as well do that. Okay. Aw, fuck, people are posting their fucking beautiful blood moon pictures. I can't see the fucking moon at all. Good photo, chat. Good photo. Couldn't even see the fucking thing. Well, I hope people enjoy this looking at their moon. I'm just assuming the cloud cover everywhere is just like a little wonky. Now where else is there? Oh yeah, the horse. Add another minute to the horse. Alright, so I have 12 holes, 11 walls. Spend half an hour trying to get camera's exposure settings with a reset. Oh, yeah, chat. The only red you need right now is on the screen. The cherries and the silly shark woman. I like to think I'm as bright as the moon. Semi-blinding. Okay, so let's see. If we were to block 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that gives us 6 to do something. So if we were to like block off this. How the fuck do we block this one off? Because, okay, well, what's normal we're trying to head for here? Because usually I ask chat for help when the numbers, so I don't spend a million hours trying to get a different one. Hang on. Because there's that. There's still one there. 98 is the best one. If you tried trapping the horse, thank you. Doing my best. I'm doing my best. Okay, so we just start like this. That gives us 69. That gives us 69. And there is 4 holes up here. That's 96. Wait, what was the number? 98. Oh, fuck. Okay, that's close. 97? 98. Oh. Yeah, I really don't remember to just start with a small one rather than trying to find it. Yay! Let's give a little try to the previous one. Enclosed.hoolish. Alright. Holstein. Day 60. 11 walls. Let's go start with one of these ones. Boop, boop, boop. That's 38. That's a lot of walls down there, but that's actually a suspiciously low amount of walls. So is this one and this one. Can also use this down here to do that. That's 84. A9. How much is it for this one? Day 60. Yeah, oh, to be a pony in an enclosure with no worries except wrongful imprisonment. Thank you, chat. 90. 90. 90. I do not consent to this. Sorry, Hollis. Hmm. 91 is apparently the best answer for this. I think maybe we can move that one there to block off that bit. We got another extra wall to play with. So maybe like block off one of these ones or add slightly more there. 91. Bada bing, bada boom, and the horse is contained. Then moves on to Gandalf. Ba 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 ba. Cover art. I'll say rock band or something. It was rock band. Marvel versus Capcom. We did pause the alarm. Marvel versus Capcom. Wait, wrong saga. Arcade Classics? Wrong franchise saga. But Marvel versus Capcom Clash of Superheroes? Marvel versus Capcom Fighting 2. Marvel versus Capcom. That's like a Street Fighter? What the fuck? That's the correct franchise. Wrong saga. Mega Man, Chris Redfield, Jill Valentine, Dante, Ryu, Ken, Chun-Li. I think that's like Zero or some shit. Frank West, Darkstalkers, some ladies. I actually know none of these. Oh, that's Space Channel 5. I actually know none of these ones. I have no idea what this is. Project X Zone. How is that the same? How fucking? No, yeah, that's the same franchise. Project X Zone. Who looks at this in a shop and goes, "Yeah, that's the Marvel vs. Capcom." Project X Zone. Like you go online, you're like, I want to know what the new Marvel vs. Capcom game is. Project X. Fucking Project X. Never played Marvel vs. Capcom? No, I have. I played the one on the 360. It was a fun little like fighting game. Still not good in them, but oh, Knight from Medieval. Knight from Medieval. Sir something. Sir Knight, no, that's Ghosts and Goblins. Medieval. Sir Daniel Wigginbottom for Task the Fourth. Yeah, no fucking way I'm getting that one, but... Yeah! I think I'm being bitten by mosquitoes that I tracked inside. Fuck. I checked the moon, couldn't find the moon, and now I've also got mosquitoes. Fucking... Moon! Know that Medieval? Yeah, it was on PS1. I even did a remaster recently. Mars Episodic Reporter. Feel free to ban me? For what? What? I sent you outside? Okay, but don't say that, because in the automatic response from streamers usually you'll be banned, and someone says, what did I do? How could this happen? And like, okay, ban me. As a joke, it's kind of funny between friends, but in the public chat room, a lot of streamers will automatically ban you. Don't be a silly little fellow. You can be a dapper, slightly smart fellow. Or perhaps, like, have some self-preservation, maybe. Feel free to ban me, hell yeah. Fuck on a pork roll. I'm gonna go with Dead Rising for this one. No. Crowd play, story-driven, dual identity. Crowd play, story-driven, dual identity. Like a Telltale game? Telltale? Batman? Oh. Wait, it was Batman? How is Bruce Wayne a reporter? He's the famously rich playboy. That was a guess? Oh no, don't worry. Oh, you said Telltale Batman. I mean, I was just like, I guess Telltale games do have choices and like crowd stuff. Have a good day. Thank you for coming in. Have a lovely sleep. He's not the reporter? Oh, Lois Lane, the Superman. Female lead. Let's do Left 4 Dead 2. Holy shit, I'm sleepy. I'm calling for horror to wake me up. No, Lois Lane is Superman? Oh, I see. Wait, what? Lois Lane is Superman? Oh, you mean for the company of the characters in the story? Okay. Not shooter, not horror, not survival. After 2009. First person is something else. Something else. Wait, no. That's yellow, that's green. Let's go. Kingdom Come. Aha. Before 2018. Not RPG, not adventure, possibly historical stealth or open world, is single player. Not an RPG. That leaves, I guess, like puzzles. Talos Principle? After 2014, not sci-fi. So possibly puzzle or indie. The Witness? Okay, well, Likely open world then. First person 2016, Open world puzzle game. What do you think? What you thinking, chat? Open world puzzle 2016. Again, single player only. Puzzle. Portal? Nah, Portal's 2006. Portal 2 's 2012. Skyrim. Fucking. Undertale? Undertale. Okay, so it's not adventure, not RPG, so possibly indie or turn-based. Probably indie. It's not fantasy. It's not comedy or drama. First person, it can't be sci-fi. So open world with mystery, 2016. Give me a clue. Amistech. Who is Amish? Actually, it could be not a puzzle game at all. It could be not a puzzle game at all. Shit. I've played this? Oh, fuck. Simulator. Called Summer Car. Summer Car. That's the only thing it could be. If it's not actually a puzzle game, it's an indie, and it's not sci-fi, it's not fantasy, therefore it's probably not a lot of puzzles. Summer Car. Oh, that was 2016. Thank you, chat. The clue for you've played this is what got it. Alright, next up is Rattle. Page to keep full letters. Turn page. 5 letters. Sun and turn. In events. Something of turn. Anagram turn. 1 letter turn. Instead of letter turning in Italian city. 1 turn 8. The lesser of turn. Turn is made from many a turn. Okay, I need help. Insert a letter in turn to get an Italian city. Turn? Tehran? Italy. There's Rome. There's Venice. That's it. I'm Turin. Ah. Some Turin, alternate name for Turin. Anagram Turin, 90 electronics. Nito. 6 letters. Child turn. Okay, thank you, Chad. Definitely not getting that one. My Sunday school is a little behind. 5 letters. Something shroud like net events. Alternate for shroud based on sound it makes. Anagram shroud. And your letter shrouds make from any something. Maybe remove letter because 6 to 5. Shroud. Fro. Units of time. Hours. We're back. Hours is made from many a minute. That's true, isn't it? Hours is made from many a minute. Change 1 letter in hours to get a good partner. Oops. 1 letter hours to get a drink. Sours. Damn it. It's like whiskey sour and... okay. Anagram hours get a piece of 9 electronics. Coolers. Nope. Time for hours. Something else they never. After hours. Do you know about the total lunar eclipse tonight? Have you heard of the high elves? Yes, I know. Can't see shit. I went out twice to try and find the moon. Couldn't see moon. What? Well, fuck. Either I'm blind, which is quite likely actually, or no moon. Meanwhile, the chat's showing like, oh, it's picturesque where we are. It's so red. Try a third time. No. I'm just gonna say, can't see shit. Can't see shit. Blood Moon, 2026. So the figure's like, yeah, I can see the moon, it's right there. I swear to fucking God, she's gonna be looking like a fucking lamp. We're a red lamp in someone's house. Vivi's gonna say, no, Mako, I saw it. I can't deny it. I'm not gonna deny Vivi's lived experience. Maybe she is looking at the moon. But I couldn't see the fucking moon. Wouldn't it be funny if you didn't specify it's Blood Moon 2026? Nah. I mean, maybe, but eh. 4 letters. 1 after 8. 9. 4 letters. 9 is made from many a German. Change on letter 9 to get a good partner. Letter 9 to get a drink. Wine. 5 letters. Wine is made from many a grape. Change 1 letter in grape to get a good partner. Grape, 1 letter in grape to get a good partner. Great. Nope. Anagram great to get a piece of nice electronics. Grape. Rap. Grap. Apture. Gaper. Pager. Alternate name for pager based on sound it makes. A beeper. Fucking beeper. 1 letter on beeper to get a partner. A keeper? Oh yeah, that's the last word. Hooray! Alright chat, before you do Scrandle, it's a wonderful time to stand up and stretch. That's right, move your limbs. Get up. Stand up. Move them up. Okay, buddy, you should know that that's a silly thing to post. Keep it up. Keep it out of here. Anyway. Major attack though. Yes, that's what I mean! What do you mean? No, I could talk about the terrorists and things. It's relevant. I'm like, no, don't talk about terrorists. Like, but it's relevant. The terrorist attack. It's like, yes! That's why I'm deleting it! No, Mako, you don't understand. The terrorist group I'm talking about is directly relevant to this conversation with a very contentious terrorist event. Yeah, that's why I deleted. And you're a long time down. If it was just another person, I'd be like, delete and not mention. But you're a long time chatter. You're like, no, Mako, you need to understand. It's okay because it happens. A little silly Billy today. A little silly Billy, my bad. That's alright. That's alright, now you know. Anyway, make sure you stand up and stretch and moving your limbs because we'll be playing Scrandle next and then Resident Evil. Where was I? Oh, yes. Colloidal? What is colloidal? Is that a colloidal? Oh, fuck, it is. But there's multiple. I'm like, I don't know which one's the real one. Anyway. Scrandle. Hot dog and chips or cheeseburger and chicken. What the fuck is just the scaling on the fucking photos for this? Who has this as an aspect ratio? Why would you not scale them properly? What are you doing? I guess the cheeseburger and chicken. Oh yeah, like that looks like food. I don't want sour herring in a roll. That looks sad. Old English sausage or curry chip and cheese dog. I'll take the old English sausage. Cinematic scran. Yeah, they got the fucking 2.39 by 1. Chicken mushroom pie, sausage wrap. Chicken mushroom pie, just barely. Carne asada load nachos, egg, bacon, cheese, onion burger with a can of VB. The nachos usually are a little bit of a better choice, however, that is $32. That's $32. That might be a little much. You're not spending $32 at a fucking nacho bowl. Greek salad, pulled pork. Just barely these nachos. Barely. Cheeseburger, salmon noodle, reusable beer. Cheeseburger and fries or hot dog. That's a better hot dog. That's quite good. Meat skewer, baked potato. £2 quite good. Baked potato with cheese, cream, and ham. That's not really baked, I think. Like, it says cream, not sour cream. The meat skewer, just barely. Steak sandwich with chicken tenders and waffle chip. Ooh, might be kind of difficult actually, because waffle fries are usually a huge bonus. Plus it's cheap. Plus it's got sauce and chicken. Not close at all actually. Chicken tender. Pizza. Chicken tender. Kind of scared. I'm a little scared because the scrandles have been actually pretty reasonable for a while now actually. So I'm kind of scared because when are they gonna get evil? They've been like reasonable for quite a bit. And that means there's usually something like fucking wicked this way comes. Anyway. I suppose this is a wonderful time to eat some chips then, isn't it? Waiting for the resident to be evil. Landlord as justification for why they are raising the rent. My residents are evil. But alright, we're gonna play Resident Evil 9. It's gonna be quite fun. I'm gonna be quite spooked. Give it a little bit of a try and see if you'll like it. Oh yeah, by the way, Google made a change to like tabs where if you type in something for autocomplete, you can no longer like middle click the results in the drop down now. So it's really fucking annoying because I'm using my computer as a computator with a mouse and keyboard, not a fucking tablet. So why would you remove the ability to open things in a new tab with a middle mouse click? Fucking dog shit. Because like you type in, say, Twitch, and there's like a billion examples that come up, right? Here's a good solid example, chat. I'll show you what I mean. You type in Twitch. You gotta say, alright. You used to be able to middle click those. Now, I can't fucking do it. It doesn't open a new tab. It just goes, well, you must be a little itchy bitchy baby. You must be a little stupid fucking child. And using an iPad, we wouldn't want you to accidentally open a new tab and get confusey woozy. No, fucking why would you remove that? Because that was nice to type in Twitch and you have a bunch of common suggestions of things you did recently. Instead it's like, have you considered creating a majestic eagle? With stupid fucking Gemini AI mode? Thanks, Google. Every time I use it, it somehow gets worse, and they own fucking everything. Ugh. Oh, fuck. That's DMCA music. Why is it DMCA now? Changed over to fucking autoplay. Well, that's a minute of audio that might go missing. I like how it also just immediately goes to other shit too. It doesn't just stay like, well, you probably want to keep listen to the same artist. It's like, here's something entirely different after 2 albums from the person you're going through. Why do middle clicks always break one before any other component? Because they assume people are stupid and only left click or right click. Say something controversial while it's DMC muted. Glubba glubba gleep glub gleep glub glub. Mako, I can't believe you'd say that. Anyway, chat, I'm just getting up the little fella over here. HDMI 2. Packet of chips. Hopefully don't need to, you know, update the drivers too much. Hopefully this just works. Because I still am kind of scared about updating the drivers after the recent last couple have been completely cooked. Mako, after you eat your chips, protect your teeth with the... Ew. It was like race. Like the peanut butter shit. Ew. That is quite gross. I'm assuming it's like a marketing bit. Okay. Peanut butter cup flavored toothpaste. Ew. Ew. Does anyone actually use this? Come on, it's gonna be a very popular decision. Let's say audio device, not home theater, headphones, subtitles, English, yes. And then I click this one, I click yep. So don't mind me, chap. I am just going through and Setting up Resident Evil 9. I am also eating chips. Please enter your age. 69. Is this your correct age? The age you've entered will not affect the content of the game. But once your age has been confirmed, it cannot be changed? For a single player... What? For a single player game. For a horror game. Agree. Has a lot of saves. Gotcha. Oh yeah. Alright, chat, we're gonna play Resident Evil 9! Compile my shaders. Resident my evil. Yeah. YouTube. Wait, YouTubers. Is it still okay on YouTube? Oh man. Oh man. Is the stream okay? Oh, fucking piece of shit. How did it like ruin the VOD? That sucks, dude. That sucks. Man. I kicked out everyone from the stream. Fucking bullshit. Man. Alright. Hello everyone. Test, make sure you refresh. Sorry, a little demoralizing because it kicked out everyone from the stream. So great part about Twitch is it ruins all of your metrics and doesn't report correctly for the rest of the stream. Because I guess they just fucking hate streamers with internet issues. So it kind of fucks up everything. So, great. Yay! Is Vivi back up? I'm pretty upset. Yeah, Vivi's stream fully died. Mine's pretty jank. Man. Cause like the problem, Chad, is like, okay. Chad, the problem is that it'll do this, and then it'll be like, look, your stream is half the amount of people. Look, you're doing so much worse now. Twitch, fix your fucking shit. Why is it that a couple seconds of the stream being down means everything kicks everyone out if you have disconnect protection on? How the fuck does that make sense? Jesus Christ. And then send a fucking, look, you're doing so much worse than your last stream. It's just fucking rude. Like, why do you kick out half the fucking people? Jesus. Yeah, the stream time didn't even fucking stop for me. Like, thanks, Twitch. Useless fucking cunts. Great. Cause like, if I continue, then it's gonna ruin all the fucking statistics. Meanwhile, YouTube is completely fine, but Twitch is fucking dumb. So that's great. Thanks, Twitch, you cunt. Yay. Resound help? No, because it just makes it even worse, actually. Great. Alright, it's still late tonight, and then where is it gonna fucking play every fucking time? Yay. I'm gonna end stream. I don't want to keep going. It feels really bad when you stream on Twitch and it just goes, hey, streamer, did you know your internet went down and ruined your stream? Streamer, did you know your stream is ruined? Streamer, we're lowering your view count by half. By the way, streamer, your metrics will now be lower for the month. Streamer, did you know your last stream did badly? We're gonna send you an email about how bad your stream did. Because we fucked up. By the way, YouTube works completely fine, so it recovered just fine. Thanks, Twitch. Kicks out half the fucking people and just then sends you reminders about it. Again, chat, absolutely nothing you guys have done, but it's just kind of demoralizing. And you're sitting there going, well, I guess it's then just going to reflect badly on the rest of the fucking month. Thanks. Like, any disconnect. Twitch, even though it has disconnect protection, stutters and fucking dies because they can't program a player correctly after fucking 15 years of being a company. Like, are you fucking kidding me, Twitch? A single disconnect, while disconnect protection is on, while the VUD is still connected, not split. Suddenly it's like, well, I guess we should just say the streamers should go fuck themselves. I'm gonna take them the rest of the night. I'm really pissed off now. Thank you, everyone. I'll see if Vivi's gonna keep going. Yay! I'll raid into Vivi so she hopefully has a better stream.
Good night, Mako.
/ raid vividly Vivi. At least that way one of us feels like, okay. We'll keep going. Apologies, I really wanted to keep going, but Twitch, when they just like, hey, your stream's doing badly. Did you know your stream's doing badly? By the way, your stream's doing badly and your month is down on average. By the way, your stream offers for sponsorships are now lower. Did you know that you're doing badly this month? What's that? We as a company need to make a functional video player? No, streamer, this is your fault. Like, it's just fucking stupid. Like, Twitch, your entire thing is video. How is this still a fucking problem? I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you all very much for being wonderful, wonderful chatters. Please give lots of love to Vivi. She is fantastic and a very, very good roommate. And this way, at least one of us is not gonna feel as bad. And I would rather Vivi feel better. Like, it's such a silly thing. We'll play Resident Evil 9 tomorrow, I think. Sorry, again, no anger directed towards chat. None of your fault. It's absolutely none of your fault. It's a Twitch thing. YouTube recovers fine. Fucking Twitch, goddammit. Alright, good night. Ah.